The last part of my remarks, really, very briefly, is to talk about what then do we do going forward? How do we hold the ground that we have so painfully gained over the many years of credible and trusted journalism? I think tempting though it might be, the solution is not to import new media reporting into print or into the mainstream media, not their approach, not their practices, not their standards. Because this, in my view, would be subtraction by addition. Adding some of these practices, adding some of their approaches, actually detracts and subtracts from what you have painfully gained and built up over many, many years. Instead, I think the preference or the preferred solution is to expand print or the mainstream media into the new media, presenting information and news in appropriate packages for various media, what I would term as multiplication by division. So in the first instance, you want to avoid subtraction by addition. In the second place, you want to reach multiplication by division, using what you have, using what your journalists, what your people are able to put together, yet dividing it up into appropriate packages for the different medium. And you need to do so in order to retain eyeballs and expand mindshare. I think my assessment, actually, having been in MICA now for a year and a little bit, is that the mainstream media has done well. They have adapted their practices to what is required, and they are continuing to experiment and to find new ways to reach out to new audience segments without losing their traditional strengths. And so they have gone into online news sites. They are present on popular Web 2.0 platforms. They are experimenting with citizen journalism, expanding into search engines or discussion fora, providing online videos, even getting journalists to blog. But most important of all, I think despite all that has taken place and the landscape that's changing, that's evolving, most important of all, I think the mainstream media has continued to remain a trusted news source. It reflects reality on the ground, and it has high credibility among the people. And these are strengths that we need to hold on to. These are strengths that we must guard jealously, we must preserve, and we must strengthen. So on that note, I think I've tried to keep this within about 15 minutes, but hopefully we will continue to have a good time of Q&A. I would say that my approach to Q&A is, rather than take every question and try and provide an answer immediately, is to solicit views and comments, because for me, I learn most when I stop speaking. All right? So I hope that today also will be an occasion when I can learn from you, listen to your views, and be able to add something to the conversation that will take place thereafter. Thank you very much.